Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Tay, and welcome back to my channel, Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called, Are You Giving Your All? Now, excuse me, I want to lay down and get a little comfortable. but, yeah, the reason why I want to talk about this, when I say, Are you giving your all? I mean, like, money-wise and tithe and offering wise. Now, there's going to be a couple of scriptures that I'm going to use to relate to this. I'm not going to read it, but I'm just going to give you, Okay, so we know about tithing from Malachi, and pretty much you're supposed to pay a 10% of what you make. For tithing offering, if you read that scripture, have a man rob God, and you ask him, like, how did I rob God? And God said, in tithe and offering. Now, I was looking up, why is it 10%? So I looked it up, and they based 10% off of, I think it's in the book of Genesis, when Jacob was telling God, like, for you taking care of me and looking after me and different things like that, I'm going to give you all of my first, everything that I'll give it to you, I'll dedicate it to you. So that's why we go by 10%. I know I did a video, it's about tithing. I think it was called tithing, or yeah, but check that out if you have not seen so. But this is pretty much, going a little bit more depth. Now, when I say, when we go by tithing, we pay 10% of what we make. Meaning, if we work a 9 to 5, or some of us may not work a 9 to 5, but we pay 10% of that. However, what God is referring to, He's not just talking about, just a job where you get paid every week or 2 weeks or whatever, or every month, but He means everything you make. Now, I heard a while, but I've been hearing, like, when I used to file income tax and different things like that, you need to pay 10% of your income tax too. So, say for instance, you get $5,000 back. 10% of 5,000 is 500, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay no 500 to no church. You feel me? You know what I could do with that $500. So yeah, I didn't pay it, but it was so wrong of me, and yeah, I dealt with that. But now I pay everything, 10% of everything, and what I'm referring to too is with this stimulus. If they bless us with 1,400. 10% of that 1,400 is 140. Pay that 140. When they gave us that $600, 10% $60. When they give us the 1,200, okay, 10% 120. Or even if, I don't know, somebody could have blessed you with your cash out, could have gave you some money on your cash out. Okay, it don't matter what $5, pay 5 cents. It don't matter if it was $10,000. Okay, you need to pay 10% of that as well. And another scripture that God gave to me, it was perfect. Another scripture is in Proverbs, but it was pretty much saying, give God your all. Not some, not half, not a portion, but all. So whether you're working 9 to 5, whether you got blessed in your cash app, or I don't want some people saying, oh, no, nobody give me nothing my cash out. I got to say no, my PayPal. Okay, 10% on your PayPal. Smarty pants. Whatever app it is, whether it's an app, whether it's in person, you need to pay 10% of that. And with your tithes, there's no percentage or anything. It's however much you you pretty much want to, but you have to keep in mind when the widow, I think the widow gave the 2 mites, and then there was people that was pretty much rich and had the money, and they gave, I forgot how much money they gave, but it was a lot of money. And God said that widow gave more money because she gave out of her heart, the abundance of her heart. They gave out of the abundance of their pocket, meaning that money they gave them, they could have gave way more than that, and it wasn't from their heart. But that lady, that's all she had, and she gave it from her heart. So what I'm telling y'all, when you give your offering, give what's on your heart. Don't give because, I'm just going to do it, or I got, the money, so hey, what this is. Give from your heart. I said, I was that one in the past, like, you ain't get my money. And a lot of people, too, not everybody, but there's some people that think, oh, I ain't giving these preachers my money. I ain't paying my tithes, this and that. Now, the tithe do come from the Old Testament, and the Old Testament, a lot of it has been done away with. However, we still have to go by the Old Testament on some factors and regarding tithes. I'm gonna say, you feel me? Because okay, I'm gonna say with, for instance, with the Old Testament, you can have no sin. You can be sinful. Just like the New Testament, you can't have sin. God don't like sin at all. However, the difference is with the Old Testament, when somebody's sin, you can pretty much throw a stone in. But with the New Testament, you can't do that. But with the Old Testament, God still don't want sin. Just like with the New Testament. However, too, with the tithes, even though the tithes was established in the Old Testament, with the New Testament, tithe is still required. When you pay your tithes, you get blessed too. And like I said, like I heard a lot of times, blessings doesn't always have to be in the form of money, because I know I was the one that think, oh shoot, I gotta have money to get blessed. But blessing could be more time of your life. It could be a person was sick and they healed. It could be anything. You feel me? So it don't have to necessarily be money. So just take that to mind. Oh yeah, I almost forgot what I was saying about the preacher. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not gonna give no my money because they could be doing this and that with the money and this and that," which sometimes it can be true. However, you have to wonder, like, is it just you thinking that way based on what you've seen or heard in the past, or another church you probably went to, or do you know this for a fact? Now, if you're basing it on you just how you feel, your suspicion, then you shouldn't do that. Like, your focus should be on, okay, let me pay my tithes because I'm gonna be blessed. I'm not giving it necessarily to the pastor to do what he do. It's up to him or her to do what they do with the money, because pastors can also be women too. So I had to put that out there too. You can't necessarily just be like, oh, whatever they gonna do with the money, they could be doing this and that. It could be true. However, you do your part, God's gonna bless you. It don't matter what the pastor do with the money. He's going to bless you for you not robbing him and you doing what you're supposed to do. However, in another scenario, if you know for a fact that the pastor is foul and they're not doing what they're supposed to do with the money, then that's where you need to let the Lord lead you to probably another church and to tithe somewhere else. And some people who don't go to church, it doesn't mean that you don't tithe. It just means that you don't necessarily have to tithe in the church. It could be somebody that is a spiritual person, and God could be leading you to sow into their ministry. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pastor that's in church too. It's a good thing, but you feel me? It could be other, because there's people that I'm sold to that I don't go to their church. You feel me? So let God lead you. You feel me? You can't be sowing your seed everywhere on stony ground and then expecting it to spring up a good harvest. And then you also can't be just assuming that every pastor is bad, so you're not going to sow the seed. You're not going to pay your tithes, because just because you don't pay it, somebody else could be paying it and they could still be doing what they want to do with it, but you not living the abundant life that God wants for you because you're not being obedient. So that's pretty much all I had to say today. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.